Computer science is something that has interested me for a long time, and I enjoy solving problems. But computer science also has the thing of instant gratification, where when you solve a problem, you press run on the program and you immediately know if you're right or wrong. So you don't need to wait for a professor to correct your paper or anything. So I love that problem solving along with that instant ability to check whether I'm right or not. I find it very satisfying. In terms of real world impact, I feel in today's world, computer science is something you can't do without, or data science for that matter, which is another major at Krea. So I believe that along with any major or minor, computer science or data science is an essential skill, which is kind of done in the core and skill courses at Krea. But apart from that, it's done much more in depth. Now, the way computer science is taught at Krea is very different from the way it's taught at a lot of other places, where when it's taught in a BTech degree, it's more of the application of existing tools of computer science and you learn how to use them, great. Computer science is a very fast moving field though, and the real world tools change almost on like a weekly basis. Now what Krea's computer science degree is a lot more theoretical, it's a lot more foundational. So rather than teaching you the programming language itself, it teaches you how that programming language was constructed, what are the fundamentals of it, and what changes, if you change something in that programming language, what are the effects of it, what's the butterfly effect, so to say. And this means that by knowing these foundations, you can learn any programming language, learn any tool at a much faster rate than anybody else almost. And the other thing is that it kind of allows you to understand the philosophical questions behind computer science, which I find extremely interesting, which are like, what can be computed, what is computation, in languages, is our languages something that's learned, can a computer replicate languages the way a human does? There's a lot of these questions and they've been answered by several great people, and by studying computer science I can kind of understand that. So the philosophy of Noam Chomsky, the philosophy of a lot of other great computer scientists, philosophers, mathematicians is kind of covered, and it's very interesting to see what they thought and how they can be applied in the current scenario of computer science, even though some of them were working before computers even existed. In terms of minors, as I said, computer science feels like it's essential to every different field. So computer science is a bit different, but data science, computer science in general, computation, it's a great add-on. It's not as it's great on its own, but it's an even better add-on to other fields. So I am minoring in economics and doing a lot of physics courses, and together with physics and computer science and economics and computer science, there are some great combinations. And it also allows me to apply one thing from here into there, where for example, we learnt about different number systems and vector spaces in physics, and I use that same concept to help in machine learning in computer science, and vice versa in many places. Where so what I am currently doing is a project in computational physics, which puts together my expertise in computer science and physics in order to visualize nebulas. So that I find is an extremely cool thing, and I couldn't do that if I did not have do a bunch of physics courses. If you just want to use the tools of computer science to analyze things, like in today's world that's been happening the most, go for data science, not computer science. If you want to actually understand the philosophical questions, the thought behind it, the complexities of the mathematics of computer science. So in computer science, most of the courses are cross-listed with math. Computer science is just an application of math. So if, but the math here is very different from the math that you would have done or I did before coming to Krea, because it's a completely different type of math. It's more logic than math. I genuinely had to throw away everything I know about math because I haven't seen a number in weeks in my math course. So it's a very different experience. So just talk to people, talk to your seniors, see what the course is before you take it. I'm most likely considering going for masters. I'm applying to places in Europe, UK, etc. Some Singapore, one or two Indian colleges maybe. My plan is to do masters and then later on go into industry. In terms of industry, I'm thinking along the lines of quantum computing or robotics, both of which have been greatly strengthened by my physics computer science relationship at Krea.